Alright, I figured I'd show you guys on my Gamma Progression II ELS. I'm stringing at the NCAA. They usually bring my Biardo, but I brought this one today because it's only a girls hosting site, so I want to get a whole bunch of rackets. I've gotten, I don't know, 13, 20. I've gotten 20 so far. Anyway, thought I'd show you the Progression. It's a pretty decent little machine. First thing, when you mount your rackets, again, I always mount them with the butt cap up. I don't know if you can see it. I always got to find the center. It's very easy on this machine to get the measure center up here. So make sure you find the center. Don't over tighten, just snug. There you go. Turntable spins real easy. I'm a little slower on this machine than my Wilson by a couple of minutes. Oops. Not a whole lot of commentary. I mean, all this is pretty basic up to this point. And I just feed these two through just to kind of get the string out of my way. I think I did that one in my other videos. And again, I do 3 strings per side. Something you need to always do when you're stringing is once you release tension, always watch the string in your clamp. Always try to tell if you're, make sure the string isn't slipping through your clamp. Some strings pretty easy to tell, some strings not. Some of them you gotta stick your fingers on here or something, make sure they're not slipping. See if you can feel it. Again, the button for tension is here to engage the puller head, I guess. Knot button. Keep trying to look at my phone, make sure I've still got everything in view for you guys. Parnell knot. Usually have music in the background, but not today. Well, I do today, just not while I'm doing this. And I'd mentioned in another video about if I have two grommets that I skip, I'll always start my string over. This one I've only skipped one grommet, so I'll start my string under. And say you have shared grommets, if you have two shared grommets, I'll start over. If I have one shared grommet, I'll start under. I'm assuming I'll get a couple of more tonight. A few more rackets. I've got two more teams that are still out on the courts right now. And always make sure you got your tension right. This one should be 54, 54. Always make sure you have your tension right. It's always nice to kind of know your area too, because I have a lot of teams that'll show up and ask for recommendations on what they should do with their tension. Where I'm located at is very dry. We're about 3,300 elevation. I get a lot of people that'll come from the coast where it's real humid and they're at sea level. So just always kind of know your environment. Some people, they just stick with what they have. But I always tell everybody around here to go up 2 or 3, 2 preferably. But it's individual, whatever they want. I always tell them 2, just because I tell them to go up 1 pound because of the incredibly low humidity, and 1 pound for the high elevation, depending on where they come from. Knot button. Yep. Make sure you get that string in there. And I will admit that I do miss that sometimes. I get my hands moving faster than what I should. Or at least I try. I actually have a girl from Spain that I am teaching the string, who's supposed to be here in any minute. And again, the reason I start my crosses the way I do, either first one up or over, is so that as I'm stringing, I always start every cross, almost every cross, till you get to your skips anyway, under. And when I get to the other side, I always finish over. So if I get over here and I'm under, I know I have a misweave. Again, watching like this one kind of hard to see, so just touch it. See if it's pulling out of the clamp, which it's not. Now you'll notice I just wrap that around there. So try not to do that. I stuck that clamp right in that loop. No, that's right. So you get these little habits. You gotta focus. I'm in a little press box with big windows, and I'm going to tell you, it is freaking hot in this little room. Feel like it's probably, I don't know, probably 85 degrees in this little room. I know it's hot, that's what I know. About this point on this machine, this is where it gets a little tougher for me because these arms are kind of right here where my hands need to be. And after it takes me a little longer on this machine than my Wilson. And the clamps, I mean, every little thing kind of adds up a little bit. This is the Onyx DR100 with Hyper G, Linko Hyper G. And that is as far as I can go, stringing one ahead. So now, you notice I got to my skip. So the next string after the skip is opposite. There that one was, so now start over. The reason I say it's hot in here, my fingers are kind of sweaty, making it hard for me to grip the string and string it. Okay, setting off all. Have people all the time ask me if you have to hit every hole. No. And they say, well, how do you know which ones to hit? They may not come across on the camera, but you can tell these have a little curve to them. Middle two rarely ever do, but they just pulling over. Hit 3 or 4 holes on your way across, up and down. When you look, they look pretty good. Crosses, for the most part, look pretty good here. That one needs to go up just a smidge. That one needs to come down a little bit. And that one. That one here, and that looks good. Anyway, that's a gamma progression. I hope you get something out of it. If you're thinking about buying one of them, I recommend it. It's a very good machine. It's been very reliable for me.